Okay, so I have made a thing where it's a game called Random Killstreak Rumble, where basically you've got to spin a wheel with all the gloves on in a game called Killstreak. If you don't have a glove, just click on it to take away the thing. I don't know how to share the wheels, but I'll try to share them somehow if I can. But if I can't share them, you'll have to just remake the wheels from memory. It doesn't matter about color or whatever, just the names of the gloves and stuff. So I'm gonna give you an example. So if I got, let's say, hold on, let me see what I get. Right. So let's say I get Orbit X. Actually,
Orbit
no.
X.
We'll get to that, and we'll get to Orbit and Orbit XL. In a minute. Okay, right.
Killstreak X.
No, that's another bad example. So we'll disable stuff like Orbit XL, Killstreak X, and where's the other one that's a sacrifice or no phases, whatever. Okay. Right, so those are going to be disabled for now. I'll tell you about them later. So,
Reaper.
Okay, Reaper. So Reaper, now because there is there's 4 phases on Reaper. Well, if 5 if you count the 0 phase. So there's one which is the small black aura, which you get at 1 kill or something, and then I think at 15 kills you get that phase. Wait, no, there's 3 phases. I mean, actually, you get the phase with the thing on your back, and then you get the wings on phase 3, and yeah. And then so hold on. Well, actually, I will get to that in a minute. Where is it? We need to go back to the gloves. We don't really need to so you just spin to choose the glove, basically. Yeah, I think you already got that. But Nova, stuff like Nova, which is a sacrifice, and Killstreak X, which is a sacrifice, and stuff with no phases. So sacrifices, you need to get. I'll probably give you the kills for the sacrifice, and then you sacrifice it, and then I'll give you the kills for the phase you need for the sacrifice. If you don't have a glove, you can actually sacrifice for a glove. If you have another glove, I think. If you sacrifice Slapstreak, you can get Orbit or something. If you don't have Orbit, you can. If you don't have Slapstreak, you can sacrifice Slapstreak for Orbit. So you can get more gloves than you have, actually. So yeah. But then the minimum would be 4, so I have to disable a few things on there. But for stuff like Nova, there's no phases, so we don't need to spin the phase wheel or whatever. So yeah. So if you get Nova, just sacrifice 22 kills to the podium or whatever, to the monkey, gorilla, yeah. And then yeah, you gotta then then you just gotta wait for the transformation, and yeah, then fight with whoever you're fighting with for a random glove and phase. And then stuff like Orbit XL, and Orbit X. I've actually made a separate wheel for this called Orbit Gloves, because there's a lot more gloves. So, and it's kind of different. So it goes through to 0 gloves all the way to 24 gloves, because that's the maximum on both Orbit and Orbit XL. And then, but if you have all the that if you don't even need to disable the segment if you get kill streak, because it has all 11 phases, which is the maximum phases in a thing. So yeah. So yeah. So that's my game. So now I'll just show you what to do. So let's just make a combination. Oh yeah, for timeless, if you get timeless, sadly, you have to actually wait for the phase, because it is there's no give time button. So if you get timeless, you're pretty unlucky, and you're gonna have to wait for the phase. Okay,
Slapstreak.
Slapstreak. So you're gonna be going into the game like this. So, but like if you're friended to me, then yeah, I might put the private server link in the description if you wanna, yeah. So then, once you're in here in the game, oh, I forgot to actually spin the slaps or whatever, or the phase. So there's, I think there's 1, 2. You know, it doesn't matter. I'll just do it. Give myself a random number of kills. It doesn't matter. But I'll actually work out the phases if you're in the game for you. So yeah. So you got slapstreak. I don't know. Let's say you get like phase 3. I don't know what phase 3 is, but I'll have to just like keep giving myself 5 slaps until I get the 3rd phase. That would be phase 2. So yeah, you'd get to this phase if you got phase 3. So yeah, I'd give you this. Also, I was thinking of making a glove size thing, but you could pretty much like get like, I don't know, like 10 times and just destroy the other opponent easily, but yeah, we don't want that. So like if we did like, I don't know, you could get really unlucky as well, and it could make the hitboxes like really bad and stuff. You could get like, I don't know what I did there. I have a tiny white glove, tiny default. Okay, so yeah, that's all you need to know pretty much about this. I'll also show you the sacrificing thing. So you need to go here. So like, let's say you don't have orbit, then I give you 20 slaps to sacrifice to here to get orbit, but for like when you need orbit, but you don't have it or whatever. So yeah. So that's it. Bye.